First of all, thank you for nominating me, and thank you for being accommodating and letting me give this speech from New Orleans. All of you know that there is nowhere else I'd rather be on a Thursday night than at a Troy Phi meeting, especially tonight. This past year in Troy Phi hasn't been the easiest. I've learned a lot about myself, my own personal resolutions, about empathy, and about love and growth from all of you. Amongst some tribulations, I hope that I've proven to you how much support I'm willing to give to every member and to every event. You saw my appreciation for our club all over my posts on the Troy Phi Instagram. You saw me budgeting and fundraisers for PACN, from Jell-O shots to Blaze. You saw me hauling my parents' tailgate supplies unquestionably every weekend in the fall. You saw me present and active at every single event. You saw me never failing to give my 2 cents at e-board meetings. And you saw the role I played during PACN, whether it was with interns, with board, and for the show overall. I've been here all year. I know how it goes. But through these things, you know me, you see what I've done, you know that my heart is in it, and you know that I'm more down for Troy Phi than I could tell you by just standing up here. As president, this support continues. This past PACN season has left me full of pride and gratitude as I've seen how truly self-sufficient, smart, and passionate every member of Troy Phi is. This upcoming year, Troy Phi needs somebody who's motivated, present, and passionate, and most of all, down for every cause that the future of this organization believes in. I could stand up here and convince you to vote for me by painting a dream picture of how we're going to flip Troy Phi upside down in this next year, revamp everything, and all my plans to make it happen, only to realize during the year that focusing on revamping the bigger picture of Troy Phi is unrealistic. While I believe wholeheartedly in what we can achieve, this year has proven to me that what Troy Phi is really about is the camaraderie, the support, and the connections that we offer one another. These bonds are what make Troy Phi play the huge role it does in my life. It's what keeps me coming back, and it's what centers me every day. The bigger picture of Troy Phi is not built just upon me, and what I believe, this change is built upon all of you. In terms of reframing the way we generally operate from a top-down approach, Troy Phi would benefit in restructuring our board to less hierarchical standards and better distribution of tasks so that every board member and intern has a clear responsibility, opinion, and role in every event. At the start, creating an open space that fosters where everyone's voice can be heard and respected are the only way to foster this strong foundation. Before anything else, Troy Phi's home. We're all connected by our cultural upbringing, but I guarantee you that you joined not just because you're Filipino, if you are, but because you were down for that initial love you felt. That's why you stayed. While our outreach and membership is strong, sometimes we get caught up in the bonds we form within board and interns that being a general member feels less inclusive. My goal as your president, of course, is to offer this space where people feel loved and accepted, and a place where people are more inspired to be caring and compassionate. Fostering that sense of inclusivity beyond PACN is really important to me, whether it's through greater emphasis on the Director of Development position with a lens for mental health and self-reflection, through more programming directed towards bonding throughout the year like Assassin, broadening our range of social activities by distributing social chair tasks to cater to more diverse member interests and needs, and making sure general meetings feel welcoming by facilitating as much bonding and openness as possible. With this lens for greater efficiency, personal member involvement, and connection, to enhance our planning and our events overall, my overarching goal as your president is to continue to be as real and as transparent with you about everything. I don't hide my feelings or my reasoning, but it's because I really care. Truly, I have been and will continue to be your lending hand, your listener, your friend, and your homie. I have loved every moment connecting with each of you this year, but I want you to remember that you don't have to love everything that I say. Love every moment you've had with me, or even have enjoyed PACN to know that if you elect me, I will never fall short of anything that this club needs. In my life, I've done a lot of things for me, but in this past year, I've never done anything in Troy Phi with me in mind. It's always been about you guys, and being PACN proved to me giving everything I have to this club is undeniably part of who I am now. The reason I'm standing up here in front of you is because of all the love and support that Troy Phi has given me, and I think that's the greatest thing an organization on this campus during your college experience could have ever provided for you. This is my final year at USC, my extra year on this campus, and I wouldn't want to spend it doing anything else but serving, supporting, and strengthening you guys.